Today we're going to be focusing and drawing flowers. These are abstracted flowers, simplified, using a variety of shapes. I've got a Sharpie in my hand, and I'm going to start by drawing a variety of circles. Oh, and if your Sharpie is dry, like mine is, replace it. Get another one that's going to work better, so that way your marks come out nice and strong. That's better. So make a variety of sizes and shapes of circles, and then another circle inside or outside of that circle. And I brought in another Sharpie just in case, because this is feeling a little bit dry as well. So starting out with these doubled circles, almost like rings. And what I'm going to do now is inside of each ring, I'm going to start to create a design or a pattern. And just like you'd think of typical flowers, you're going to start to put in various designs inside of these shapes. Using that whole interior, that whole inner space to create your abstracted flowers. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to fill in the outer edges. These edges just around the circles to add another layer of shapes and lines, pointy lines. And I'm going to keep that going around. You could turn your page so that way it's easier to keep up with that shape that you're creating, or that line, pointy line with some curves, creating that pattern. And now I'm going to do that all the way around with everything else. You can do bumpy lines. Again, these are abstract flowers. They're fancy, but we're building them up one layer at a time, adding designs and patterns as we go along. I like to turn my Sharpie if it's a little dry. I just turn it to get a little bit more use. I'm going to add a little more detail to this flower in here. So I'm using a reference for flowers, but I'm also making some things up too. I'm going to add another layer of these circles. This reminds me a little bit of a dandelion with their seeds blown in the wind. Little rectangular shapes or squares are cool and fun for our abstracted flowers. So we're using lines, a variety of lines, curved shapes, dotted lines, straight lines. We've got some lines here with circles at the ends. You can come up with your own designs, or you could use some of the ones you see here or in your handout today. Have fun, explore, make some cool things up, get creative, and then we can add our stems. Or I actually want to add another flower up here. I'm going to do half of a shape of a flower, so that way it looks like it's going off of the page to have a fun composition and make our eyes move across our whole page. So I've got flowers all around. So I'm going to go ahead and add another one. Just writing my name, and I've got my drawing. I like the way I moved things around the page, and I have the main things for my designer flowers, my abstract design flowers. In the next video, I'll be showing you to, just ways to color this in. All right, enjoy.